Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Well, we came down because we had to take care of some business, and one of them is actually getting the grass cut, and this is the first time it's been cut, so it was literally like a wheat field. And I also, because of my man Jet, got some paperwork put in so that way we can change the zoning and get this turned back into a house. And maybe by next month we'll be working on this. You know, I love me some history, and if I can restore this house to what it was a couple hundred years ago, or even 50 years ago, I would be ecstatic as can be, because it's our history and we want to save it. So I've got to go do some more stuff, but I just want you to take a peek at this as it looks like a wreck, because it's going to start looking totally different. But see, history is important. I always say, if you don't know where you came from, you don't know where you're going. And what's cool is the Hall of Fame this year. I am going to make sure that I'm at the Hall of Fame. My man Richard, who's a Steeler fan, is going to be there. They got 6 people that are going in. 6. We got 3. But Drew Pearson going in is unbelievable. Roger Staubuck, he's got Roger Staubuck. And by the way, I built this door. I've actually built out of some of the lumber that I found underneath the house. And I built this about 3 years ago. So far it's holding up pretty good. You can see the wormholes and stuff that we filled with epoxy and things, but it still actually closes. Look. The thing that's funny is how short it is. Look at this. Snug. Look at it. Look at that. I built that door, although I got a nail hole that's right there I need to fill in and put weather stripping around it, but I can't wait to get to this house to fix it. But Roger Staubuck is going to do the presentation for Drew Pearson. And I think that's going to be great. I honestly think that that's going to be incredible, because you got to think that they're going to do something special, because you know how Drew Pearson was when we had the draft in Philadelphia. You know, his whole bitch slap the Eagles. And Drew Pearson has been waiting too long to get in. I can see a Hail Mary pass from Roger Staubuck to Drew Pearson, and I would absolutely positively love it. Actually, let me go get back in the truck, and because I got to go on to the next spot and get Michael's thoughts on Drew Pearson and Roger Staubuck. Oh man, you know, the last thing I did over here was the ceiling boards were coming down, so we came through and we put these up in here, and I was working on trying to get the building permit, and I thought I actually had some headway being made on it, progress. But unfortunately, I had another wall put in front of my face where it's like, nah, you still got to do a whole lot more work and spend a whole lot more money to be able to try and do any work on it. So from that standpoint, it was kind of like, you know, I'm stuck. But we're getting to the point where we'll be able to start doing some work on this hopefully soon. Mike. Thoughts on Drew Pearson going to Hall of Fame with Roger Staubuck being the presenter? You know that's going to be fun. You know they're going to have to do like the Hail Mary or something like that. Wouldn't you agree?
You have to wait and see.
Oh, man. You don't seem too excited about it. I'm excited because, you know, we're almost, next weekend's Memorial Weekend. Next weekend. Which means it's the beginning of summer. So that means we've already gone through the winter.
But summer didn't already start?
It starts, well, technically the 21st of June, but, you know, unofficially it's Memorial Weekend next weekend. But we've already gone through the winter without football. We've almost gone all the way through the spring and the summer. One more season.
What happened with the spring league?
Spring league? Well, they're still playing. Aren't they playing that right now? The developmental league on... Is it on FS1?
I have no idea.
I know Q said he's watched a few games. Somebody had said, there's football on. It's like,
no,
yeah.
Q said he only watches if he could bet on the games. And he can't put any money on the games. Like, what's the point of watching?
So that's the see how everything just changed. Now it's everything about putting money on it. Oh, if I can't bet on it, I ain't going to watch it.
I put money on the Wizards last night and won. I put $60 on 100.
Oh, okay. You rolling with money like that, huh?
No, I'm not.
Oh, shit.
I just happened to get lucky last night.
Well, all right. We got to get some brush up here and take it to the dump and get back up on the road. Hope you guys tune in tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. I'll be back in the man cave, of course, talking to you about the Dallas Cowboys. Peace.